hope you still have some energy left. I want to talk to you about a little bit our story and how we came to Camino and how we grew into it and the steps on our way. So we, as an OTA, I think we started operating shortly after the dinosaurs left, excuse me, this earth. But nevertheless, one thing hasn't changed over the years. The customer is always the main point that we need to look after. So meet Beachside Barry. So Beachside Barry, he made a booking with one of our websites. He made a booking flight and hotel to Egypt in Hurghada. And at first, he seemed very happy. But then, Barry is a little bit like me, so after 3 or 4 days at the beach, he got extremely bored and wanted to do something. So we thought, how can we address this problem, right? So we said, okay, we want to provide some excursions, some activities that Barry can enjoy so that actually his whole vacation is more enjoyable. However, then we thought, like, why didn't we offer this so far, right? Why does our website not offer it? And there's a couple of those reasons, right? I think you have heard about all of them. The biggest for me is like lack of standardization. So if we want to offer excursions or activities, I need to connect to a gazillion APIs. Having already over 200 APIs connected, I'm not very keen on connecting another 200. Also, problems with payments, knowing whether the customer really has been on this excursion. There's probably, you know it, nothing more embarrassing when you send this nice email after the customer came back. Hey, did you enjoy your excursion? And then he's like, actually, I haven't been there. So those are just a few of the problems that we thought if we want to do this, if we want to make our Barry happy, and not like in this picture, then we need to solve this stuff. So opportunity came, and actually in January, Chain for Travel organized this hackathon in Munich. So our 3 heroes, our 3 developers, they traveled to Munich to explore the possibilities. Actually, it was a bit of an, I would say, emotional thing, having worked for FTI for 15-ish years. So the hackathon was at the headquarters in Landsberger Straße in Munich. But nevertheless, we went there and we built really cool things. So the hackathon was really 2 days. And we managed to develop a lot of things. So I was kind of like forbidden or told not to talk too much about technical things. So let me just briefly mention a couple of the things that we managed to do. Remember, 2 days, 3 developers. So we set up the virtual wallet for the customer. We set up our wallet. We set up a smart contract. All of the people, by the way, all of our developers that were there, they had pretty much 0 experience with blockchain and all this other stuff. Yeah, they have been probably reading something, but no hands-on experience. So what we managed to build there is what I'm going to show you briefly, the next step of the evolution. But basically, when the customer completes the package booking with flight and hotel, they get the opportunity to select an excursion or multiple excursions and book them. But what we did during the hackathon is actually the whole process that happens also on the spot. So the customer gets one QR code. He gets to the spot where his excursion is going to take place. The QR code is scanned. There's a smart contract that will then release the money, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, you have heard this. I won't go into the details anymore. But there was one piece missing, right? So we had the possibility to turn in the voucher. We had the possibility to know when we need to pay, but we didn't have a product. And by product, I mean we didn't have any excursions that we could source. So after coming back from Munich, and after at ITB actually, in Berlin, we assembled our fellowship of the Camino Messenger, you can say. We sat together with Sam from Chain for Travel, with MTS and Access Data, and we decided that we want to complete our use case that we started during the hackathon and make this happen. So yeah, literally a bunch of weeks later, the guys went to work. actually, once again, it went pretty smoothly for all of us. So not much to report there. There were no major challenges, you can say. And so this is then how the final product looks like. Okay, so again, customer completes the booking, does the legal goodies, and then says he wants to book. As you can see in the background, it went super fast. We got in real time the availability for the excursions. We see all the excursions or activities in that. We can add them. We can remove them. We can sort them. So all of this that you can see here, if you have some talented developers and you have a fully developed Camino Messenger connection, you can pretty much do that yourself within a couple of days or weeks, depending on how complex things are. So, yeah. And this is pretty much all of it then. So, bottom line, I truly believe that we as an industry, as a travel technology industry, we have the responsibility actually to make our customers happy, right? So this is once again our Barry when he's trying to book. That's how most of the websites look today, and at least that's how I feel maybe when I try to book travel. It's tedious, it's complicated, but it doesn't have to be, and the choices are always limited. So I think if we continue pushing, if we connect more and more suppliers to Camino Messenger and the whole ecosystem, then we can make Barry happy again, enjoy his vacation.